Yes.
Are you going to be up here for a few minutes?
Yes.
When they're going to, it'll be easier for them to go.
Lab space.
Yeah, so this in here is the receiving area.
Okay.
So this is the first room.
All right.
Okay. For all the lab areas, what I need is weekly mopping. So you
Okay.
can do sweeping if necessary.
Dry sweeping every day.
If
A wet mop
necessary,
once
wet
a week.
mop once a week. Not every day. Just once a week they need mopping.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll have a logbook that has to be signed.
Okay.
Okay, we haven't got to it yet because I'm on it. But like I said,
Yeah.
the secretary had some a few extra things.
Sure. You're wearing a
We're
lot of
going to
hats.
have multiple SOPs. One of them is safety, so they'll have to sign off on the right to know for the chemicals.
Okay.
And another one is going to have HIPAA.
Okay.
So they'll have to be okay with signing off on them.
Yep.
Because there will be patient information lying around.
Sure.
So we have to have a sign off on HIPAA.
Yes.
They understand.
Yeah, we understand. We've done hospital work, so we're
Absolutely.
familiar with
So
it.
you're with it. Okay. Yeah, so we have the forms for outside contractors, and we'll have a binder that's just outside cleaners
Okay, great.
to sign off for all the different things. So weekly it's the floors.
Okay.
We actually daily do the benches ourselves
Okay.
and do our rotations. Annually, we'll need the windows done, the inside of the windows,
Okay.
but it's not like a monthly or anything, it's just an annual thing. So it's
Okay.
the minimum New York needs.
All right.
Like the windowsills and the windows. That basically quarterly we'll do the windowsills. Quarterly we will do everything, all the equipment and everything. It's
Right.
intense quarterly
Yeah.
cleaning,
Yeah.
but annually outside the windows.
Okay.
Because we don't have the right ladders and stuff, so
Sure.
it just is better to pay someone else to do that. That's also when we say do the carpets and everything, so annual is much different, but weekly, and I know it seems excessive, but weekly the floors have to be mopped.
Yeah. Do you want us to come in every 5 days a week to do other things, or do you want us to just come in once a week?
Just once
Just
a week.
once a week.
Just once a week.
Okay. Well, all right. We can
Weekend
do
or after work. Currently we're only going to be first shift for a couple of years, but eventually we'll be going 3 shifts,
Yeah. Oh,
5 days a week.
that's exciting.
It's the projected, like in 5 years, to be up to that, but there's no guarantees with anything, you know.
Oh, I do.
So, we actually ordered a table, so there's going to be a table here that you can fit under.
Okay.
You know, and there'll be a table here. You're not responsible for any of the tabletops in the
Okay.
lab areas.
Okay.
That's our responsibility. These are RNA labs, so the main thing is we don't want to destroy the RNA.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so it's really more of a matter of that. We are required to clean these things daily, so you don't have to do this.
Oh my goodness.
We're required to. So hallways, probably won't need, just regular mopping. They shouldn't get too dirty in here. Nothing in here should really get too dirty.
Yeah.
So that's the first area. That's the receiving. This is the vestibule. Now we do have a shower. I don't know how many people will use it. I doubt many. But we do have one shower room.
Okay. So
Okay.
we'll clean that.
Gotcha. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah. Different rooms are different things. Like this is manufacturing, so there are 2 options of cleaning for you. There is one, you change the head for each room, or you work in a specific order.
Okay.
And we'll have an SOP for you to sign off on so you know which way to go. Because it would be manufacturing, absolutely clean, the 2 PCR rooms, and then you would just work backwards from this room that way.
Okay.
Unless you change heads, and I don't care what room you do.
Yeah.
Because if you change heads, then you don't have to worry about contaminating.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Let's see. And there's going to be color coding lab coats for coming in. And the cleaners don't have to use the lab coats if they're not touching anything. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Okay. So again, this one is the extraction room.
Okay.
I believe everything but the chairs and the trash cans are in. We are getting we're getting an ice maker. It's downstairs actually, it's here.
Oh,
It's
good.
a freezer, so this space will be actually full of equipment.
Great.
You won't be responsible for doing on top of anything.
Okay.
This is going to be, like I said,
Floors.
annually we'll do it.
Okay.
We may add in top of these things dusting for these
Okay.
big guys with the windows and everything annually.
Annually for
Annually,
those.
because
Okay.
you'll have the right ladders kind of
Yeah.
thing.
And with the ventilation, I can't imagine there. It sounds like it's a really good.
The pressure increases as you go that way.
Okay.
So it then gets really louder and louder.
Okay.
But we'll do like the benches and the shelves and everything. We'll do all
Okay.
of that ourselves, all the equipment.
And the sink, so we'll be doing
And
the floors.
sinks and desktops we're required to do daily before you work. So it gets done with a lot of cleaners.
Goodness.
Yeah, the people in New Zealand
Yeah,
are like,
the lab techs will be busy.
excessive. And I was like, it's not excessive, it's required by New York. And they're like, we don't have to do that. That's right, because you're not doing New York.
Wow, so why do you have the New York law? Or are you
If we want
following
New
it?
York patients, we have to follow New York regulations.
Oh, okay.
So,
That-
in here is basic sample storage. Right now we have one, eventually we'll have a second. And this is where we're going to put the biohazard boxes.
Okay.
So the only thing to keep in mind is they are cardboard, so you don't want to wet mop on top of them and dissolve them or anything.
Right.
So this is where we'll store it until once a month when they go down. So we
Okay.
shouldn't make too many of them, but that's where they're going to end up being.
Do you want us to move that downstairs or do anything with the biohazard
No,
box?
you will not do any biohazards. We'll
Okay.
do that all ourselves.
Okay.
Just the floors.
All
It'd be great if you
right.
could empty the regular trash. We're going to have 2 different trash cans. One will have a biohazard symbol on. There'll be one color trash can, and another color that will be regular trash.
Yeah, we can.
So just regular empty plastic tip boxes. The plastic is around.
Yeah.
That stuff.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what that'll be. We'll also have a round recycle can.
Oh,
So
great.
a large one. So for the
Okay.
extra, you know how they come in like cardboard
Yep,
things?
I
All the
do.
recycled stuff will go in there.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah. Perfect
Excellent.
sense.
All right.
Wow.
So, yeah, I know. You're like, just bring me in for the floors. Is that it? It's like, yes, just the floors.
And the shower as
Well, just
the one out there, not this
Yeah,
one.
this-
Hopefully won't ever be used.
Actually, monthly we have to check it.
Quarterly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be checked. But yeah, the dust at the bottom,
I have the lemon freezer.
Excellent.
This is Eddie.
Hi.
This is Heather. Heather will
to meet
show
you.
you.
Oh my
All right, so
goodness.
in here is the manufacturing room, the cleanest room.
The cleanest room.
And sometime between now and the end of next week, other equipment's coming, obviously.
Yeah.
They're bringing up the temporary freezer, and there will be a chemical, what are they called? Flammable cabinet. So this space will be taken up by stuff. But
Okay.
the rest will be open floor space that has to be cleaned.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And the only thing is, like I said, it's all RNA, so if for some reason they're not wearing gloves and they touch something, they'll have to pick up the cleaner off. There's will be cleaners on the bench and clean where they touch so that we don't accidentally spread something that will destroy the RNA.
Yeah.
That's basically it, because it's RNA.
Yeah.
This is the prep room. This is, well, I'm going to call it the robot room, I'm thinking. Basically, sometime next week, if God is willing and they stop arguing about some other things. They're arguing over, I'm not going to get into it. Anyway, so there should be 2 robots in here, giant robots up here, but only
Okay.
chairs. So there should be, I believe, a smaller -80, and I think possibly a small -20 over there.
Okay.
So only 2 other instruments taking up the floor space would be those 2 small freezers,
Great.
if I'm correct.
Great.
I don't know if they're coming, but that said we got a loaner because ours is not even put together yet.
Oh.
This
One
is
good,
fun.
one nice thing is that because of my science background and understanding contamination, I can help with the training of whomever we select for this. If you decide to have us do the cleaning, so they know, they're crystal clear on all the procedures.
So there we go. So annually we'll be doing glass on these kind of doors and the
Yeah.
inside glass. So this is analysis 1 and analysis 2. Analysis
Okay.
2 is only half the size of 1.
Okay.
So we can go in if you want.
So just
or-
annually. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Annually for the glass and stuff, but the
If we
floors are
see-
weekly.
yeah, if we see a smudge on the glass.
That's different. The glass with that kind of thing issue is a rarity. Smudges would be fine. If you do start seeing anyone at it, that's fine. But for the most part,
Yeah, over here we go.
to the office area.
There we go.
Okay, so this is where you might come across smudges. Like,
Oh yeah.
you might need a one-time cleaning of the top glass, but I think the constructions are supposed to do that. But the down glass,
And that's the VCT. We're going to come back and we're going to wax that next week. 'Cause I think there was question about the color of the tile.
Yeah, they're debating ripping out the red and putting in gray. And you know, my understanding is what they're gonna do is they're gonna wax it and say, oh, isn't it pretty? And she's gonna say, well, no, pop out the red, wax or not, and that's what
Yeah.
I suspect is gonna happen.
Okay.
So I was like, why wax it, just take it?
So maybe we should just wait, yeah.
There's a little
Makes
closet.
sense.
That's gonna be like annual cleaning out inside the little closet kind of thing.
Okay.
But the bench top and the sink out here,
Mhm.
yes, this one gets on the,
Little-
they're gonna be about 4 tables. She's actually thinking of buying a couch or the leather kind of chairs to put back there.
Okay.
So,
Little
it'll just be the
lounge.
tables, just a little.
Cafe or break
Just a
room.
little break room. So you'll run into mean spot with these kind of doors.
Yeah.
This is where you'll run where someone pushes without,
Mhm.
and especially since these are, in my opinion, a little too close. I would have wanted them this far out. Some people
Mhm.
might do these things, so you'll get the smudges right down
Yeah.
on this part.
Yep.
In here, you have the large conference room. She ordered a table. It's under, everything